Hi everyone and welcome to the third video in November. Today I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I will rather have you spend a few minutes by the end of this video thinking about a few things that I'm going to ask you to think about. And for those of you who are downloading worksheets, there will be more questions in there as well. So I want to talk about how our brains are our biggest enemies. Just think about it. When you want to change a habit, you need determination and commitment to succeed. If you don't have those, you're probably not going to be able to change that habit. And the only thing that stands in your way to changing that habit is a bunch of obstacles. And I've been talking about obstacles before and how we can turn those around into almost like a to-do list. If we can overcome each obstacle in a way to get to where we want to go, we will be there as our goal. So we just need to figure out what they are and overcome them, and we're done. So if you want to stop eating sugar, for example, or change any other habit for life or for a period of time, whatever it is for you, you need to find out what the obstacles are. And here is the revelation. Listen carefully. All those obstacles that make it seem impossible to change a particular habit, they are all created in your mind. And you can, or many of you might think that that is just bullshit, because I haven't created this and I haven't created that, and those are all just circumstances, and that's how it is. But think about it. If I was faced with the same problem as you, my obstacles would not be the same as your obstacles. And the only thing that is different between you and I is how we are thinking about it, how we are perceiving the obstacle or the problem, or even what a problem or an obstacle is. So this is very, very objective. So therefore, your obstacles are created in your mind, and as such, you can actually also overcome them in your mind. It's brilliant. We have the solution, and still it's so hard to change. Your mind is the one who will come up with all the excuses, all the justifications for why you can't change, or why it's such a bad idea to change that specific habit, and so on. And you will hear all those excuses. They're just rolling around in your head, and they're presenting themselves, and they're trying to keep you safe, to stay away from change, staying away from pain, whether that be physical or emotional. So just think about any habit that you want to change and why you haven't changed it already. A lot of the time it's going to be something like, it was too much effort, I couldn't be bothered to do it, I didn't have the willpower to do it, it's scary, I might fail, those kind of things. And all of those are actually internal excuses for not doing it. So it's all in your head. Those are not obstacles. They are obstacles, but they are created by you. They're not just put there by someone else for you to overcome. You have created them so you can overcome them. So essentially what it boils down to is that the only thing that is preventing you from changing your habits is your own brain. There is no circumstance on earth that will prevent you from changing a habit. It's only your thinking about it, which is very, very annoying, I know. I hear you, I feel you. I'm not saying that I'm an expert on this, but just knowing this makes me be able to take responsibility for what I'm doing. I am very rarely nowadays saying that I couldn't do it because of XYZ circumstance. I am now saying that I'm not able to do it right now because I have chosen to rather do this or whatever. Which feels really yucky actually, because that is like you admitting to yourself and everyone else that I'm too lazy to change this habit, or actually it's not that important to me, but I've been going on and I've been saying this for years that I want to quit sugar, and then when it really comes to it, I'm not really prepared to do what it takes to actually do it. And it takes courage to admit that, even to yourself. For me personally, I many times have a harder time admitting such things to myself than to other people. For some reason, I have such high expectations of myself that has felt unacceptable. And it isn't. I'm just human, you're human, we're all human, and we have human brains that are working against us, unfortunately. But with the right motivation and determination, you can always keep moving forward no matter what. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's the beauty of it. You just have to keep taking those baby steps and do something to move towards your goal. So if you want to change a habit, you can do something to change that habit every single day. So I want you to think about a habit that you do want to change. Maybe it's eating sweets in front of the TV in the evening. You want to change that habit? What do you want to do instead? Just not eating. It's probably what I would choose to do. And then recognize that it's actually within your power to change this. And then make a commitment to keep moving forward and work on changing this habit. So you can actually start your day with, let's call it a declaration, or some people want to call it a mantra or whatever. So that could be, for example, today I'm going to be determined, or today I'm going to practice allowing my cravings without giving in. So if that is my declaration, that today I'm going to practice my cravings without giving in, that is my focus for the day, and that is what I will focus on. And I can take that with me, and I can have my cravings in front of the TV in the evening without giving in. That's who I am today, that's who I want to be today, and that's how I want to present myself to the world today. Tomorrow is a new day. You could change, but I would actually encourage you to stick with the same one until this becomes a habit, that this is who you are now. You are a person that allows the cravings to be there without giving in. So when you're at that place where this is something that actually just happens, you're so used to doing it because every day you have said to yourself, I'm going to do this. By that time, you can start changing another habit, because we have many habits that we want to change. So if you focus on just one thing during the day, by the end of the day, you will have made progress towards changing that habit. However little progress that might be, you are making progress and you're moving towards that. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. Maybe it would be if you were snacking in front of the TV. Maybe you couldn't do no snacks. You're not ready to go there yet. Maybe not eating sweets in front of the TV. Rather, you would have something savory, for example, and you can take it in baby steps that way. So it's obviously up to you what you want to do and what your habit is. It doesn't have to be sugar related at all, but that is kind of what I'm focusing on. So it's up to you. You choose yourself, and you go from there, and you just have your declaration of the day, and you just honor that and follow through, and that's how you want to live your life. So have a little think about that, what you could do with that, and what sort of habit you want to change. And for those of you who want to dig a little bit deeper, I have a worksheet for you that you can either download from the link that you will find in the video description, or you can go to the membership site if you are a member, and you will find a direct download link under this video in the membership site under the November tab. If you want to become a member, you can also find a link to the free membership site in the video description, so you just scroll down a little bit and you will find it there. And please, please, please do me a huge favor. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, because it will help me tremendously to grow this channel and help more people. So I would really appreciate if you did that. And I will see you again next week. Good luck with the exercises, and we have the last topic of November next week. See ya.